Hello everyone, I'm FMZ and this is episode 22 of An Englishman Abroad, a Journeyman Story. We have another 6-game roundup for you. We've got a few signings to introduce as well as a couple of departures to go through. So let's get to it. Run the intro. And we start with the departure. So Alexi Robinho has gone to Valencia. They met his release fee of £1.7 million. For a 16-year-old, I couldn't really turn it down. He's not going to be that great a goalkeeper, it would seem. So yeah, he's gone to Valencia. Another man out the door is Joel Robles. He has gone to Burnley for £1.6 million. He wanted to leave. He'd lost his place in the first team to Paul Lopez. So again, another player that was unhappy and was allowed to leave. And lastly, Sergio Canales has gone to Houston Dynamos in the MLS. He was unhappy too about not playing a lot of football. To be fair to him, he hadn't done an awful lot when he was playing. So it made no real sense to keep hold of him for the longer term. Got a decent transfer fee for him as well. So he has gone as well. But now we'll look at what we've bought in, and we start with Juan Cuadrado. He has come in for £3.5 million from Juventus. A wide player, a desperately needed wide player. Played a few games for us already. As you can see, he's made 6 appearances for us to this point. First touch of 15, dribbling of 15, technique of 15. He is getting on in years, but he's still got pace of 15 and acceleration of 15. Being available for transfer from Juventus, it was a no-brainer. We had a look in the striking department as well, and we brought in Alexander Isak on loan from Borussia Dortmund, because as I've mentioned, goals are becoming a bit of a problem again. Hopefully this guy will be able to solve them. Pace of 15, acceleration of 16, finishing of 13, has the potential to be a 5-star player, so we'll get some game time certainly with me. And as we were only 2 goalkeepers, we are now back up to 3. Paul Tristan has been bought in from Barcelona for his release fee of £300,000. Has the potential to be a 4-star player. So again, it was a bit of a no-brainer, this one. We lose 1 goalkeeper for 1.6, gain 1 for 300,000. Good business, that. So we start today's roundup following the match with Sevilla. Link is up the top for that one. And it was a 2-2 draw with Real Madrid at the Bernabeu. Let's have a look at the goals. So we start with our first goal. Matiz with the goal. Scrappy, but it put us in front at the Bernabeu after 12 minutes. We then added a second. We were in dreamland. Calarol with the header away. Lazin with the finish into the bottom corner to give us a 2-0 lead. But Real Madrid did pull us back through James Rodriguez from the corner, and our hearts were broken in the 94th minute. Real Madrid had already had a goal disallowed at this point. Marco Asensio with the equaliser to finish the game at 2-2. We then took on Levante and it finished 1 apiece. Let's take a look at the goals from that. Papa Diop put us in front in the 22nd minute. Lovely bit of interplay here. And a shot, he does not hit them softly, does Papa Diop, to put us 1-0 up. But again, we were pegged back just before the hour this time. Morales with the ball into the middle, towards the back post. Jason with the header. Lopez could not recover quickly enough, and Morales puts in the rebound for 1-1. And as you can see, overall, it was probably just about the right result. We then lost 1-0 to Athletic Bilbao. Inca Manena with the goal, and it was a smart finish after just 5 minutes. We hadn't really started at this point, but it was a good finish from Manera into the bottom of the net, and we just could not recover it from there. We did have chances, but Athletic Bilbao had more than we did, and they ran out 1-0 winners. We then had a disappointing draw with Granada. Game finished goalless. Despite us having the better of the chances and the possession, we just couldn't force the ball home against the bottom side, and it began a bit of a pattern for the roundup that we're showing you. We just cannot finish teams off at the moment. On the flip side of that, we drew 0-0 with Espanyol, and they had the better of it, but we managed to hang on for a 0-0 draw, which is a good result away at Espanyol. But they had 8 shots on target to our 2, but we had the better of the possession as the game finished goalless. But we did manage to pick up 3 points against Malaga by 3-0. Let's take a look at the goals from that one. Starting with another Papa Diop Powell driver. Look at this one. Of that, you do not save those. Into the roof of the net for 1-0. A penalty, Adrian Silva took it, and it was scored. This was given via VAR as well. A man was sent off for Malaga. So they were down to 10 men at this point. Juan Quadrada with the ball to the far post. Lands on the volley. Lovely finish to give us a 3-0 win over Malaga. And as you can see from the statistics, it was no more than we deserved. Things have cleared up too in the medical centre. So William Carvalho is the biggest casualty at the moment. He's out for up to 3 weeks. Tammy Abraham is back within 4 days. Christian Tello is back within a day. He will be eased back in. But we've got Jack Harrison back. We've got Emerson back as well. Obviously, we've brought in the new recruits as well to try and flesh out the squad a little bit more. So hopefully that should be enough now to get us to the end of the season. So, the league table as it stands, after a bit of a bumpy 6 matches, we are currently 7th, but we're only 2 points outside of an automatic Europa League place. We are level on points with Levante, who are just in front of us, but behind them. Goal difference, we're still only 6 points off a 2nd place, which is Valencia. Barcelona are running away with it at the moment. Real Madrid down in 4th on 38 points. Sevilla have had a bit of an upturn in form. They are up to 28 points now. They were just hanging above the bottom 3. Granada, who we failed to beat this block of games, we did beat them earlier in the season. They are currently bottom and 9 points adrift of safety, with Rayo Vallecano and Las Palmas occupying the other 2 relegation spots. So after a good batch of results the last time we did the roundup, this time not so much. Few draws in there, but a win last time out against Malaga to give us a bit of momentum going forward. We are still lingering in and around the top 6 or 7, and hopefully we can push on now to the end of the season. If you've enjoyed today's video, please leave a like. If you haven't subscribed to the channel and would like to do so, please click the subscribe button down the corner. Don't forget, if you've got any feedback on this new format that we're trying out, please let me know. That was episode 22 of An Englishman Abroad, a Journeyman Story. I will see you next time. Thank you very much for watching. Goodbye.